Showtime, ladies and gentlemen, showtime. Guys, you don't have to sit in the back. It's not church. You can move up to the front. Come on. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, what time is it?
Showtime!
There we go. That's the right answer. Showtime. Yeah, usually people say the time. I go, holy shit, I'm late. 12%. Holy shit, I'm late. Where's my drag? That's one of my favorite noises ever. All right. I think we should get a show going, don't you? All right, cool deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, step right up to see the most amazing feats of mind over matter, pain, tolerance, and death defiance you shall ever see on this earth. Witness 20 inches of solid stainless steel go down the hatch without a scratch. That's right, it's officially time for the sword swallowing show! Sword swallowing, whip cracking, kitten juggling, orifice flossing, audience participation.
Oh no!
Thank you very much. It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. All right, folks. Introduction. My name is Cydeshow Cy. I'm a man of skill, a man of danger. Some even say, a complete lunatic. I'm glad some of you are already convinced. You haven't even seen the show. This is indeed the most dangerous NC-17 version of the sword swallowing show, ladies and gentlemen. You might squirm, you might cringe, you might pass out. Please do. Those are my main aims in the show. Give it to my audience to cringe, squirm, piss, puke, or pass out. Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to start off the show with a little bit of noise besides the crack in the bullwhip. So I need you all at the top of your lungs on the count of 3. Give your biggest shout ever to let everybody know they're about to miss this show. At a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, we're gonna try that again.
That was pretty good.
Need I remind you? Oh, honey, not from where I was standing. Need I remind you, I am a professional artiste. Ha! That means I not only work for your money, I also work for your applause, your cheers, your laughs, your screams, even the sound of your head thudding against the floor if you were to pass out. That being said, on the count of 3, top of your lungs, let them know, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3! Alright, I've officially decided I'm going to do the show. Folks, I am a professional sideshow artist. Sideshow arts require 3 things: guts, skill, and a whole lot of stupidity. Sometimes that last one more than the others. We're going to demonstrate first and foremost using one of these. Anybody recognize this? Yes? Do we have any hunters or trappers in the audience? No! Give yourselves a round of applause. You're humane! Oh, yeah, you're humane. I'm humane is because I picked up this trap. A lot of people think it's like, oh, it's a bear trap. No. Maybe for Winnie the Pooh. It's actually, it doesn't trap bears. It actually traps like foxes, beavers, coyotes, and jackasses, as you're about to find out. Since we have no hunters or trappers in this audience, I need a big, strong man. I know. Let's go. All right, here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him to the stage. Clap because it's not you. What's your name, buddy? Everybody say hello, or? Hello. Thank you folks who did the accent. That makes me very happy. Half the people do clap is because they're wondering where's the rest of the name. No, or. That's the name, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're welcome, Or. Or, you ever seen one of these things before? No. All right, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. Or, this is an animal trap. Okay. Those 2 springs right there is what snaps it closed. If you could do me a favor and press down on those springs to let everybody else out here know that I have not tampered with them, that they're as strong as ever, they're not loose. Go ahead.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah, pretty strong, yeah.
Not loose.
Exactly.
Not tempered with.
Thank you very much. Or, now do me one more favor. One more. Yeah, hold out your hands like a tabletop. Thank you very much. Hold those really flat, really strong, and keep them right there as come around. Set this thing. I'm going to get down on one knee. I'm going to set this trap while Or tells you a joke.
Why does the chicken cross the road?
Why?
I don't know. Got it.
Almost there, Or. I'm only joking. It's a 30-minute show.
Thank you.
Yeah, but not bad, buddy. It's like most people just stand there and stare like a cow does at an oncoming train when I tell them to tell a joke. Well done, Or. Well done. All right, as you can see.
Funny one.
Yeah, as you can see, Or, this trap is set. You can hear by my trembling voice. Pardon the stutter, folks. I was hit a lot as a child by the ceiling fan. I had fun parents. It is set by that little piece of metal, and there's that trigger right there. If you hit it, those jaws will snap closed and could possibly cut off anything that gets in the path.
Are you still sure?
Yeah, I'm 1% sure. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Or we all agree that this is the the dangerous side, yes? All right, cool. That must mean that this is the safe side. Anything over here shall come out unscathed if this thing were to close, right?
Yes.
That's really good to know. Hold out your hands.
Okay.
All right. Anyway. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm about to stick my hand in this trap. Because you'll watch.
That's all you want.
Yeah, it's a magic noise. Be lucky it wasn't actually somebody calling. I would answer that in a heartbeat. All right, guys, you probably don't see how much I'm shaking right now. It's because this is stupidity. This is pain. Sword swallowing is skill. I usually do the skill. I'm not a big fan of pain, I will tell you that. Not to mention, if I damage my hand, this is really going to ruin date night. So if I don't, I'm not going to do it if you don't want to see it. Do you want to see it? Yeah! Damn it! Okay, fine, I'll do it. Actually, we're in this one together.
There's 2 o'clock now.
I am scared.
Yeah, it is. Imagine how I feel, man. These people want me to do this. They want to watch me.
Ladies love the scar.
I need you all to help me out this one. I need you all to count to 3 really loudly for 2 reasons. 1, the louder you do it, the less likely you're going to hear me scream. And 2, the louder you do it, everybody else not watching is going to wonder what the hell is going on over here. It's going to start on 1. It's going to happen on 3. Let's hear it. 1. Guys, this is my hand we're dealing with. A little bit more enthusiasm, please. For real this time. Let's hear it.
1, 2, 3.
You need help?
I'm gonna look for every psychiatrist in town, buddy. Oh God. Okay. Hey, it actually kind of looks like it hurts something.
It really does.
It does. Yeah. Take a close look there. It's like you can probably see where it's turning white around the blade there. It's turning red. A little closer to the edge there. And actually pull on that a little bit. Tell everybody that is on there tight.
Oh my God, that's so tight.
That's so tight. So, ask me one more question. Do I look like a pain-tolerant man?
I guess so, yeah.
It's bullshit. Get it off. That's really Kiss me a hand. Take a look at that. There's a little bit of denting going on. But it's not officially a stunt until I come out unscathed and then the hand is still working. I am unscathed. High five! Son of a bitch! Go! Oh, big round of applause for Or, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry you volunteered. Thank you very much, folks, for those of you just arriving. My name is Cydeshow Cy. I'm a man of skill, a man of danger. Some would even say a complete lunatic! Thank you very much. I am a lunatic. The rest of you seem like you need some more convincing. You know what that means? We go on with the show. The next time, ladies and gentlemen, is what I did before sword swallowing. Believe it or not, my real name is Cyrus Penn, and that is a God-given pun. Because a pen is mightier than a sword. Yeah, like half of you think I'm clever for that. One of the world's few remaining sword swallowers because all the rest have died. That reaction could go anywhere. So, yeah, he's alive. Oh my God, he's alive. I did not start with sword swallowing on that note. I actually started with a very appropriately named stunt called the human blockhead. Does anybody out here know what the human blockhead is? We already got a guy that would have had fun in high school. For the rest of you, a little educational moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the human blockhead involves two tools. One is a 6-inch solid steel nail. You, sir, would you verify that is indeed a 6-inch solid steel nail? It's not going to retract, it's not going to bend, it's not rubber or anything? All right, it's 100% real. If you do find a fake nail, please let me know. This shit hurts. 100% solid steel nail, tool number 1. Tool number 2, 100% solid hammer. It's hard to get nailed without getting hammered first. Very appropriately named human blockhead, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hammer the tip of this nail into the center of my skull for your entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's that kind of a show. As you can see, the head is a sphere. There are many different spots on the head where this can go to get to the center of the skull. There's only one place where I like to do it, and that is dead in the center of the face. Why? Because that way, you can just see your expressions change.
Oh my God!
Just like that. Thanks very much. Indeed, being hammered into the center of my skull, I see people shying away. I see some squirming away. I see some of you swiping right. So we're all thinking the same thing. This is really not as bad as it looks. It's so much worse. It's so much worse as we go in the back of my head. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is all the way in the back of my head. It is not going any further no matter how much you beg me.
Come on!
No, I really better not. 2 reasons. One, I could die. I got one more show today, guys. It's at 2:45. I really need to live during this. So yeah, one, I could die, or 2, I will sneeze, and then one of you will die. I'd really rather not go back to prison. It's gonna take the sucker out. I know it's looking huge right now, isn't it? Of course, anything looks huge once you know where it's going. Where'd you expect it to go? My ear? There we go. Press the way up. There we go, ladies and gents. But wait, there's more, because it's the one and only Cydeshow stunt that involves all 5 senses. You saw it, you heard it. I felt it, I smelt it. The only thing that's left is to taste it. Open up, honey. I joke. I will not do that to another person again. Because I cannot afford the lawyers, the thing. Yeah. Tastes like a lack of career and cocaine. I'm joking, I don't do cocaine. I just like the way it smells. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was the human blockhead. It seems to be your favorite so far. If you were able to survive that, you can stand the rest of this show. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let me know, are you ready to see the sword swallowing? Say yeah! Yeah! Are you ready to see the true danger? Say oh yeah! Oh yeah! Are you ready to see me die? Say woo! Woo! Why? What, really? What the hell? Because that's easy. Why would you want to see somebody swallow a sword? Anybody can do that. I mean, this guy can swallow a sword and die.
No, I haven't gone back in like an hour or so.
On that note, what you're about to see here, folks, is extremely dangerous.
I think that's why we're all.
It's so dangerous, it's actually considered the most dangerous stunt ever performed by man in the history of man. Do not do it! Do not try this at home, do not try this at a friend's house. I mean, if you really feel inclined to try it anywhere, Try any hospital. It will save you a lot of time. Pardon me as I take a drink. With libation comes two things: liberation and lubrication.
Nailed the
Many times when people see sword swallowing perform, they think what they're seeing is magic. It's a complete fake magic trick. Folks, I stand before you here today to reveal to you that this is not magic.
Oh!
Unless you use one of these. No, this is not a magic trick. I mean, if it was a magic trick, I have to bring it back. Watch. It's a personal problem. It will happen to you. No, I am not a magician, ladies and gents, purely for the fact that I suck at magic. I really do. I have to use 100% solid stainless steel. These blades do not fold, they do not bend. They do not retract into the handle. They are not going anywhere except down the hatch without a stretch. And I'm going to perform this first one using the drop technique. I'm going to place it a quarter of the way in and then I'm going to let go. Then when I feel myself aligned, I will loosen all the muscles in my stomach, allowing the blade to literally drop all the way in.
I just need to sober up by the time we close.
Down the hatch without a scratch. Oh, one more thing. To ease any of the anxious minds in this audience, I am a trained professional. I will be okay. So you think. Anyway. Don't make me laugh, I'll die! Oh! Thank you very much. Solid stainless steel right down my gullet. Good. Non-magic is not a trick. It'll happen right before your very eyes, and guess what? It is going to happen again. Believe it or not, after swallowing a real solid sword, after showing you what the retractable blade looks like, even after performing the drop technique, which is physically impossible to do with a retractable blade, people still insist it retracts into the handle. Fair enough. That's when I bring out this blade, and I do mean blade. For I took off the handle a long time ago. Thus, to prove that it does not retract in the handle, I'm going to swallow this one all the way down so close I can close my mouth around the end of it. And then for those of you pulling out your cameras, I'm then going to take a bow and open my mouth, showing you the blade literally down my throat. It brings me so much joy to see people drinking during this. Even more so when they're eating. Here we go, ladies and gents. One blade, no handle, down the hatch. Hopefully, I do not lose it again. Mission accomplished. Thank you kindly. But even then, ladies and gentlemen, even then, after showing you a blade, no handle whatsoever, thus proving that sword swallowing is not retracting into the handle, people still insist that this is completely fake. That sword swallowing is impossible, and it cannot happen. And you know what? That breaks my heart. It breaks my tiny, dark, twisted, icy little heart. Because I've sacrificed so many years of my social life to perfect this. That's not funny, that's just sad. And I perform this very show all over the world. So audiences now come up to me and ask me that question. How do I know that sword swallowing is really real? Well, I might ask you a question. I might ask you a question. Yeah, you in the red cape. She's like, yeah. She's shaking her bones. She's like, yeah, plenty of guys that come up to me and ask me a question. Not that kind of question. That was the NC-17 stage, but yeah, it's not that kind of question. Just gonna ask you, do you believe that sword swallowing is real? No? No. Okay? I'm gonna have to ask you one more question on this one. A little bit more personal one. Do you do any volunteer work? For curiosity, really. So no. Well, you do now. Everybody, welcome to volunteer this day! Come on up and bring anything important. What's your name, Ronnie? Ronnie. Everybody say hello, Ronnie. Hello, Ronnie. God, I love that. Thank you, guys. It really makes me happy. Ronnie, here's what's going to happen. We're going to prove that sword swallowing is real. Go ahead and take the sword and inspect it. Make sure it's not going to fold up, roll up, retract in the handle, or disappear, whatever your mind can. When you're confident it's a real sword, hold it up in the air and say, yes, it's a real blade.
Yes, it's a real blade.
Thank you very much, Ronnie. You can hand that back to me. But don't go away. Because we just proved that the sword is real. Now we got to prove that sword swallowing is real. No, I'm joking, I'm joking! You're about to take off. That's right, folks. No means no. I am joking. Sword swallowing show, naturally, I'm going to... That's not the reason I brought you up here. What's going to happen is I'm going to swallow this sword, and then I'm going to take about you. Then with your first hand for a first-hand experience, you're going to grasp it firmly by the handle, and gently and swiftly slide it out of my gullet. You seem a little bit nervous. Okay, maybe a lot bit nervous. I am saying that right. Ronnie? That's the right name? Okay. Just gotta be careful. Last time I said the wrong name, it almost killed me too. Ronnie? You do not have to be nervous. I trust you. No, I really do. No, I trust you. It's easy. You'll just have to follow one key step. Only pull. Ronnie, if you do anything else but pull, we're not going to be friends anymore. I also have people filming for insurance purposes. On that note, if anybody wants to pull out their Instagram or any of their electronic filming devices, and you have the boomerang feature, pull that up, set it, and press play as soon as she pulls it out. It's a great souvenir for the festival. Also, if you feel so inclined, my social media is posted right here, my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I would love to see them. All right, you ready, Ronnie? Sure. She is so ready. Ladies and gentlemen, send all of your faith this way to Ronnie! Okay, half of them have faith in you, the other half think I'm fucked.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, here we go, Ronnie. It's going down for real. One more big round of applause. And for the record, Ronnie made eye contact the entire time. Is this your man right here? What's your problem, bud? I am a professional sideshow artist. Sideshow arts aren't a question of how I do it, it's a question of why. Why the hell would I put my life literally into the hands of a complete stranger, thus to prove that sword swallowing is real? One, it's because you watch. And two, if you didn't believe that sword swallowing is real, the next couple of swords get a little bit hard to swallow. Do not get hired for my jokes. Every show I perform, there is somebody that asks me, do I feel the swords when I swallow? The honest to God truth is, yes, I do. I feel them all the way from the tonsils down to the fallopian tubes. Wait. An educated crowd. Sometimes they do tickle a little bit, especially when I swallow this right here. This is what we call a flamberge. It is the longest. It is the heaviest. It is the wiggliest one I swallow. It's ribbed for your pleasure. Certainly not mine. If you watch closely, and you are lucky, you'll actually be able to see my throat wiggle as it goes in and as it comes out. Observe.
Oh, there it is.
Because the required positioning of sword swallowing doesn't allow me to see audience reaction, but that's the one I get to hear. Folks, before I I go on to this next sword, I want to take a moment and thank you so much. Thank you so very much from the pit of my heart, which I know isn't very far, but still, for coming out and seeing my show. It really does me a lot of good. Actually, come out and see all of our shows here at the fair. A lot of us, this is our full-time job. I'm going to blow your minds with something for a second. Ready? Without an audience, there's no such thing as a performance. Right? Performing is my passion, and therefore I do not exist without you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. On that note, I am a professional at this. This is my full-time job. I work at a lot of places with a budget, which means I'm going to give you all the opportunity to rate my show. That means at any given point during the show, if you could have rated it from 1 to 100, I ask you to please place your rating into my hat. In all honesty, ladies and gentlemen, any rating that you can give, whether it's big or small, is greatly appreciated. It helps me get from place to place. It gives me food. It gives me gas. It helps me get from place to place. If you cannot afford a rating, that's okay. I understand. I have been there before. Just come up, give me a handshake, let me know you enjoyed the show. It may not be worth as much as money, but it means a hell of a lot. So thank you very much for anything that you can give. A handshake does not pay my rent. Anyway. To get such a high rating, I now bring out what I call the $100 sword. A couple years ago, I was performing with this sword as my finale. And a man comes up, makes eye contact, and places a $100 bill into my hat. True story, it actually did happen. It could happen again. The very sword you saw, ladies and gentlemen, was this one. The curved scimitar. This blade has a curve close to 90 degrees. I literally have to curve my body to fit the curve of the sword, or it's literally going to curve out the side of my body. Woo! I don't want to see that either. That's a very scarring image for you, and it takes a sippity right out my doodah. Let's do this one correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, onward and awkward.
Delicious.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. But I like to end the show with a bang. The bang is like 5 times the applause that was. So I'm going to give you all the deadliest finale. The finale that combines 2 stunts in one. One stunt is mind over matter. Sword swallow. The other is balance. If you've ever seen a sword swallowing show before, I insist you haven't seen one like this before. I'm going to swallow this sword. I'm going to balance this rapier on the end of it for however long I see fit to get the applause I think I deserve. If you care about my health and the health of everybody in front, it's a little short in there. As soon as my hands come off this sword, give it your all. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you with these parting words. Whatever your parents told you not to do as a child, it's a good chance you'll make money doing it as an adult. In other words, go out there, do what you love, live your dream. Don't let anybody stand in your way. I'm Cydeshow Cyd. And also, how do you get popular in high school? You start a trend. And no, you don't swallow. That's how you get an A.